In the era of technology, where every moment is captured and shared, there existed a dark corner of the digital world. Snapchat, a platform known for its ephemeral nature, harbored more than just fleeting moments. Deep within its interface lay tales that chilled the bones of those who dared to delve too deep. These were not the typical stories of fleeting encounters or amusing filters. These were the disturbing true Snapchat stories that whispered of shadows lurking behind screens. In a small town nestled amidst rolling hills, there lived a teenager named Emily. Like many of her peers, Emily was enamored with Snapchat. She reveled in the filters that transformed her into fantastical creatures or added a sparkle to her eyes. But one fateful night, her fascination took a sinister turn. It began innocently enough. Emily was alone in her room, idly scrolling through Snapchat filters when she stumbled upon a new one labeled Mirror Mirror. Intrigued, she tapped on it, expecting nothing more than a whimsical reflection. Instead, her screen glitched, and a chilling image flashed before her eyes, a distorted version of herself with hollow eyes and a twisted grin. Shaken, Emily dismissed it as a glitch and closed the app. But as the night wore on, strange occurrences plagued her. Shadows danced at the corner of her vision, and whispers echoed through the walls. Convinced that the filter was to blame, Emily attempted to delete it, only to find it reappeared each time she reopened the app. Desperate for answers, Emily turned to the internet, where she discovered a thread detailing similar experiences with the Mirror Mirror filter. According to the posts, those who encountered it were plagued by sinister entities that lurked just beyond the mirror's reflection. Terrified, Emily sought solace in the company of her friends, hoping that safety could be found in numbers. But as they gathered around her phone, they were met with a sight that chilled them to the core, a reflection that bore no resemblance to their own, but instead, a twisted mockery of their deepest fears. In another corner of the world, a college student named Alex found himself entangled in the web of Snapchat's darkest secrets. Known for his love of adventure, Alex was always the first to try out the latest trends and challenges that swept through social media. But when he stumbled upon a peculiar Snapchat story late one night, he had no idea that he was about to embark on the most harrowing journey of his life. The story, titled The Vanishing Act, purported to show users a glimpse of the afterlife. Skeptical yet intrigued, Alex watched as the story unfolded, revealing a series of cryptic messages and haunting images. But as the final frame faded to black, Alex felt a chill run down his spine, a chill that lingered long after the story had ended. Determined to unravel the mystery, Alex delved deeper into the world of Snapchat, skirting forums and message boards for clues. But the more he searched, the more elusive the answers became. It was as if the story itself was a living entity, taunting him with half-truths and riddles. As days turned into weeks, Alex's obsession consumed him. He neglected his studies, his friends, and even his own well-being in pursuit of the truth. But no matter how hard he tried, the answers remained just out of reach. Then one fateful night, Alex received a message from an unknown sender, a message that sent shivers down his spine. It contained a single word: join. With a sense of trepidation, Alex clicked on the link, only to find himself transported to a dark and desolate realm. A realm where reality blurred and nightmares become reality. Meanwhile, in a bustling city teeming with life, a young woman named Sarah found herself drawn into a world of darkness and despair. Sarah was a budding photographer, always on the lookout for the perfect shot to capture the beauty of the world around her. But when she discovered a new Snapchat lens that promised to enhance her photos with an otherworldly glow, she had no idea of the horrors that awaited her. At first, the lens seemed like a godsend, transforming Sarah's mundane snapshots into works of art. But as she delved deeper into its capabilities, she began to notice strange anomalies. Figures lurking in the shadows, faces twisted in agony, and eyes that seemed to follow her every move. Terrified yet inexplicably drawn to the lens, Sarah continued to use it, unable to resist its sinister allure. But with each photo she took, the darkness grew stronger until it threatened to consume her whole. Desperate for salvation, Sarah sought out the help of a renowned exorcist, a man rumored to have battled demons and spirits throughout his life. Together, they embarked on a perilous journey to rid Sarah of the haunted lens and the darkness that plagued her soul. But as they delved deeper into the shadows, they uncovered a truth more horrifying than they could have ever imagined, a truth that threatened to consume them both. In the heart of the suburbs, a family was torn apart by the malevolent forces that lurked within Snapchat's depths. The Johnsons were a typical American family, loving, caring, and always there for one another. But when their youngest daughter, Lily, became ensnared in the grip of a sinister entity, their lives were forever changed. It began innocently enough, with Lily spending hours on end glued to her phone, chatting with friends and sharing photos on Snapchat. But as time went on, her behavior grew increasingly erratic, her once bright eyes clouded with fear and suspicion. At first, the Johnsons dismissed it as teenage angst, chalking it up to the pressures of growing up in a digital age. But when strange occurrences began to plague their home, objects moving of their own accord, whispers echoing through the halls, they knew that something far more sinister was at play. Desperate to save their daughter, the Johnsons turned to a team of paranormal investigators, hoping that they could shed light on the darkness that had engulfed their lives. Armed with an array of high-tech gadgets and a steadfast determination, the team delved into the shadows, determined to uncover the truth. But as they ventured deeper into the labyrinth of Snapchat's secrets, they soon realized that they were not alone. An unseen watcher lurked in the shadows, its eyes fixated on Lily, its intentions unknown. As the final showdown loomed on the horizon, the Johnsons found themselves faced with a choice: to succumb to the darkness that threatened to consume them, or to stand tall in the face of adversity and fight for their daughter's soul. And so, the tales of Snapchat's darkest secrets came to a close, leaving behind a trail of shattered lives and broken dreams. But amidst the darkness, there existed a glimmer of hope, a hope that one day the shadows would recede and the light would once again shine bright. Until then, those who dared to venture into Snapchat's depths would do so at their own peril, for in the world of social media, not everything is as it seems.